let's wait for living wage. Also, juxtaposing the living condition of the average Nigerian worker in 2018 as against what is obtainable, the reality of the Nigerian worker now, the purchasing power of the average Nigerian as well. They're just very extensive as regards what it costs to live comfortably in 2018 and what it costs to live just live basically in 2024. And also as regards labor lamenting high cost of food prices, also the fact that queues are worsening as regards the fuel crisis. So what would be your own assessment of the situation of the Nigerian worker? Because what I have from the Guardian newspaper is that people are saying that they lived better in the 18,000 naira minimum wage era. The life was better, life was easier for them. Someone who was earning 70,000 naira in 2015, you can't compare it to someone who is earning probably 150 in 2024. They are not on the same level apparently, and it's not what you think. So what would be your own assessment of the situation of the Nigerian worker today? What do you think about the minimum wage versus the living wage conversation? In March 2019, when minimum wage was 30,000 naira, inflation was 11.25. Minimum wage still remains 30,000 naira, but inflation is now way above 33%. So, what do you think as regards the conversation of minimum wage or living wage? Now, what is your advice to government on how to improve the living standard of the Nigerian worker? What is your own advice? What would you say that the government should look into as regards this? Because what I have here, according to Ande Mohammed, who is a retired investment banker, saying that addressing weak purchasing power in Nigeria requires a comprehensive approach that focuses on increasing income levels, controlling inflation, stabilizing the exchange rate, promoting economic growth, creating job opportunities, and enhancing financial inclusion. Policies that are aimed at boosting consumer purchasing power can help to stimulate domestic demand, support economic recovery, and improve the overall welfare of the population. So, but what would be your own advice to the government on how to improve the living standards of the Nigerian worker? And that's the first focal point. The second one is right here on the front page of the Guardian newspaper. Reps NBA Femi Falana HURIWS seek reversal of the electricity tariff hike. So the House of Reps, the Ikeja branch of the Nigerian Bar Association, Human Rights Activist Femi Falana SAN, Human Rights Writers Association of Nigeria HURIWS, have condemned the recent energy hike by the NERC, Nigeria Electricity Regulatory Commission, ordering immediate suspension of the policy at plenary and looking to or else it will further distress Nigerians. Do you agree that the tariff should be reversed? What about the arguments from the Minister of Power, who recently said, well, we will enjoy blackout? Or what was that thing he said? Let me not misquote him. That we'll experience blackout if we do not have this tariff increase.
The industry will collapse.
That's what he said. Yes, that's what Mr. Adebayo Adelabu said. All right. So, what about the arguments from the Minister of Power? And do you think that the tariff should be reversed or suspended or just totally called off? Let's have a conversation about that. I'll start with Fuad Said before we open up the phone line.
Well, for Nigerian workers, I think again we just have to encourage ourselves, whether you're in the public sector, you're in the private sector. This is the time to celebrate the fact that we are alive. There's a difference between living and living, because again, living sometimes comes with quality. You have to look at the quality of life that you have. I've been privileged on few occasions to go to where things are working, so you understand when we talk about living standards, Sandra, where it's not even about what you earn, it's about the enabling environment. Security, quality infrastructure.
You can earn 10,000 and still be comfortable.
Because it's not, because the purchasing power also makes a lot of sense. So, but again, we're in an era where you wouldn't blame any worker for demanding an increment in salary, at least if it's going to be the stopgap measure to tame whatever they are going through at this time. But again, there are several sides to this issue of living wage, minimum wage. What's our purchasing power? What's the rate of inflation at this time? And all of that. And then what should be the living wage really for the Nigerian worker? And then, of course, lastly, we now ask ourselves the question, are we really committed? The people in government, are they really committed to ensuring that Nigerians have a take-home pay, at least that can give them decent living? Because it's not just about mouthing it to Sandra or going into any form of sloganeering. You don't do propaganda with the fate of the people. You don't excite the people unnecessarily. We are talking about real issues here. And so that's why I say that, look, as the government continues to tell us about taking tough decisions and also accepting that Nigerians are now poorer, Nigerians are going through all manner of things because of those decisions, with the promise that there's a better tomorrow, we should begin to see that work in progress. We should be seeing something substantial enough to show that, oh yes, these guys are really serious of giving us a better tomorrow. But what we see today does not show that there's a commitment to that. I'm sorry. And one of the templates I keep giving is the appropriation in 2024 budget. We already did a review, Sandra. We were here, we talked about it. Would that assure anybody now that there's light at the end of the tunnel? Really? When all of the things we saw were clear misappropriation of funds, misplacement of priorities. So it is what it is, really. And the same thing is what people are saying, that on the other side of the divide, for the political class and their cronies, they are not even waiting for the glory days. They are already taking care of themselves. They are already buying SUVs, paying themselves humongous salaries, sending prayers to emails. They are not waiting, Sandra. We are being told to wait, but they are not even waiting. Nigerians are being told to sacrifice. They are not sacrificing. Nigerians are being told to tighten their belt. They are not tightening any belts. Their bellies are getting bigger on the suffering and pains of Nigerians. So it is what it is. We just have to encourage ourselves. The Nigerian workers, I rate them as the most resilient in the world, because all the gas blows that they have received and they are still standing strong. We should celebrate the Nigerian worker.
Yes, I totally.
So and then for the tariff, Mr. Adelabu, I don't know. Adelabu is in a quagmire of some sort, really. I watched him with the senators and the back and forth, the basketballs. Look, I'm not saying he doesn't have the capacity to function as a minister. Maybe not as a minister for power, because he's well read. He has that solid background, really, when you talk about the financial sector and, of course, his records in the CBN. But as minister of power, I think, because again, it has always been a consistent thing, Sandra, when we put people into these positions and they tell you that. In fact, one was very open and transparent with us that they put me there. I didn't even know what I was doing there.
You had to form a consultant, you had to form a
and
team.
you know that sometimes, you know what the consultants do? They just give you theories. The application of the theory would be on your own residual knowledge. Do you have the foundational knowledge to now work with those theories they are giving to you? Because again, sometimes theories may not fit into the practicality of the situation. A lot of times theories are just theories. Just like we always say, Sandra, town and gown. Sometimes what you learn in school, you get on the job, you see that it's a different kettle of fish, really. And that's why you see that today there's an advocacy for the merger of the town and gown. What people are learning in school. Look, I was at the NAB conference, Sandra. The broadcasting industry has gone like 100 years above and beyond what some people are still learning in Nigerian schools. So sometimes, when consultants come with all of these boo-boo-yaya theories, it might not just be applicable and doable, really. And then you must now have somebody who have that foundation to be able to dissect it and see which one to work with or which one to do away with. I think Mr. Adelabu needs to be redeployed and get somebody who may now understand what the problem is. And ultimately, Sandra, lastly, we still have to question NEC. On what basis did they, the license, yes, renew the licenses of these guys
last year?
Because whatever we did in 2013 was a sham. And we had the opportunity last year to revoke these licenses and start something completely new.
The irony of it, Fuad, is the fact that now they are saying that there are about 8 out of the 11 discos we have in the country. About 8 or so of them are owing banks.
And the banks have taken them over. And the mind of bankers, Sandra, what are they going for? They want their money back. When bankers operate businesses out of liquidation or you are owing them, they don't run it for efficiency. They run it just to get their money back. They are not even going to invest in that business again because they know it cannot even try, because it's a bad business already. They are just looking for ways, to get their money back. And that's the situation of a lot of the discos. So instead of talking about service reflective tariff, we are talking about cost reflective tariff here. And both have to work together. I'll give you an example, Sandra. Somebody shared this experience with me to tell you this issue of Band A people, what they are going through, and especially the industrial areas. He said that when they used to buy, before this Band A thing came, Sandra, they used to buy for 100,000 naira. they will get about 1,200 and something units of electricity. Now with this increment in tariff, just to show you the problem, with 100,000 naira, they only got 421 units. What used to give them about 1,200 something units now gives them only 421
well,
units.
it was a 300% increase. So
I don't want to keep people with that kind of increment.
From 68 naira per kilowatt an hour to 225 naira.
And the sad part of it is that the service is not even available.
We are paying for darkness.
You see the problem.
It's all right. Well, 0913 6000 410. That is the number to call. 0913 6000 410. That's the number to call. For WhatsApp messages, 0913 6000 430. 0913 6000 430. That is the number to send your WhatsApp messages to. We're live on Facebook and YouTube, so you can drop your comments as well in the live chat section on both platforms, on Facebook and YouTube, and we read them as the show progresses. Well, you can also listen to us via Radio Garden. So if you have friends who would like to join the conversation as well, they just download the Radio Garden app, search for Mainland 98.3 FM, and voila, you're on. So it's 8:44 a.m., 8:54 rather a.m., and you're listening to Mainland 98.3 FM. This is Mainland Focus. You have just 2 minutes. Please, let's keep things clean, and would really appreciate that. Hello, good morning.
Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever. For the union makes us strong. For we must always fight for our rights. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, Comrade Koboko.
And I think all Nigerian workers. I need our life to be constant, and I need the price of fuel and diesel. I don't need the price increase because my mother said why they buy stuff for hour for daughter, and the woman why they buy ice block. How are they going to gain? What of our companies that are shutting down? What of our other things are not thriving? But we are buying SUV, we are buying yacht, we are buying anything, and again we say I should cut my better have meeting. Anybody again that will tell me say community that I should cut my best or I'm transmitting. By the time I go go down, we go down to go down. Because I need to go and Chongo, never about what will happen. Because I don't need to go power. If you threaten me with the darkness, I'm not in darkness. We are in darkness like the cold. Where they will bring up it should stop them lost. And I give you 1 week between now and Friday. Let him go to another minister. So I will greet the Nigerian workers. And I want them to do something well. Concerning the issue of fuel, from fuel visitor where they got Otafam Junction, the rubber where there is like from something like also don't have to PWT. And the tell us is the remove subsidy. This is like now, we don't see them. If this one is propaganda, or this one is idealist, or if this one is short, when do you and the power for here.
It's okay.
Just hold yourself. Calm down.
It's okay, Comrade Koboko. It's all right. Thank you very much for sharing your frustration. No,
I almost went into their Luther spirit when he started that song, Sandra. I had to calm down. It just reminded me of those days, But it's okay.
I will not say anything. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning, Don Peters.
Yeah, good morning, Fahad.
Yeah, good morning, Don Peters.
I don't know if I should say happy workers day to Nigerian workers, but whichever way, I will tell them happy workers day. Thank God we are still alive. Sandra, we are talking about 18,000 naira minimum wage, and we are just opposing it with what is happening right now in Nigeria. Now, 18,000 minimum wage, when they get the 18,000 naira, they can be able to buy a bag of rice at that time for 6,000 or 7,000 naira, and they will still have 1 or 2 change. So, run the domestic work for that very much.
I think you should move a bit because the network is a bit distorted. We can barely hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Oh, it's better.
Is it better now?
Yes. Carry on.
So, but if I take what is going on right now, in 2000, the minimum wage people are collecting right now cannot even afford to buy a printer of rice. There is a friend of mine who always have an access to talk to me. And he told me that, sir, before now, I used to buy a bag of rice. But since APC come into governance, I begin to buy half bag. Now I can't even buy a water bag. It has resulted right now in his home. And this guy is a very hard-working somebody. If they want to cook rice, they have to send his children to the vendor to buy in cup. Why? Because we can't even afford to buy a printer of rice. You can imagine what exactly these guys are putting Nigerians into. And they are not ready to do anything for the people. And it's unfortunate. You can see the way they are right now going for achievements that they do not work for. They have begun now to tell us that we have to take a deal with this, we have to deal with that. Not for the people to come out to tell the whole world to take to listen that we have not secured any deal with these people. That's to tell you that we are not in good hands.
Right.
And there is nothing in sight. Nothing in sight.
Thank you.
That is in fact take the project into nothing. It's unfortunate.
Thank you very much, Don Peters. I appreciate. Look at that. I mean, people are trying to, ensure that they get to work. People are trying to ensure that they do what they need to do to get to work, or to, just get about their daily activities. And now there are reports that fights are breaking out in filling stations. Either it's due to IQ
frustration
in front of me, you're not in front of me. I got here first. I got here before you. Things like that. Well, it is really unfortunate. But thank you very much, Don Peters, for sharing your thoughts. It is 9 o'clock, yes, and you are listening to Mainland 98.3 FM. Don't forget, we are live on Facebook and YouTube at Mainland 98.3 FM. Drop your comments in the live chat section. Please do well to like, follow, share, and subscribe to our platforms. Would really appreciate the support. 0913 6000 410. Hello, good morning.
John from Mobile. Good morning, sir.
Good morning, Mr. John.
Yes, talking about this issue of school. Honest, I'm disappointed in this government. I'm extremely disappointed. Since I think they lack direction. Honestly, the truth was the truth. We have conflicting stories about what is happening to the, and while you have said it there severally, that the activities of NNPC shrouded in secrecy. No probity, no accountability, no transparency. They will tell you something in the morning. If they tell you good morning, you have to look through the window whether it is in the morning, truly. They are full of lies, propaganda, insincerity. I don't know. Because I can't understand what is happening. Now for me, I used to buy fuel for my business. 12,000 before. It's almost 30,000 now. I cannot even buy the fuel. And I cannot pay my salary with this, my staff salary. Where do I go from here? What's all this now? You told us to do a bed, but that got the final will work. It's December. We should carry it to April. This is on the 4th of April, like I said yesterday. You said there are some hours to the end of April. And I told you, except you want to wave the magic wand. Have they been able to do so? And when we talk, people will not allow us to express our mind. This APC is a complete sham. This is the world government we have ever witnessed. Corruption everywhere. And it seems that there is no light at the end of the tunnel. Are they waiting for all to die? Good morning.
Good morning. No, thank you very much, Mr. John from Mobile. I appreciate. Well, nobody will have. I really hope we don't have to start recording cases of loss of lives at this point. Hello, good morning.
A very good morning, Omobola Sandra.
Good morning, Prince Wise.
How are you today?
I'm well, thank you very much.
Mr. Fuad, a very good morning to you.
Good morning, sir.
God bless you all. Holiday to the neighbors, you as the student staff in Nigeria, may God serve you better in your life.
Amen.
You see, this morning, I want to congratulate the workers
especially the Labour Congress and TUC, all of them, the civil servants, these two bodies represented. And I want to go to the doorstep of Mr. President. So please and please. We have been having to have to say maybe it's the allowances or the transportation or that, but minimum wage. They must pay the very fast salary. When not your water too, you don't want to steal the food, you don't want to steal your money to say and go and buy something outside, you must feed them. This is about that not generating what we are spending today. All the money we are gathering, the billion, the million, the trillion, they are the ones that generated. But some of them, when you pay them a very fast, good salary to pick up for their family, they don't need to touch our commonwealth. They don't need to touch our money. So if you pay them money salary, because some of the workers again, they generate 1 million, out of that 1 million, they take away half of it to personal pocket, which we can never allow. Anybody that does that must be punished according to the law. But if we don't want them to steal our money, to take our money away, pay them a very fast salary. Not only the government worker alone. Even though your private body, small scale industry, you employ only 2 or 3 or 4, 5 workers. Pay them. Some of us who call already, we community of the federal government or state government committee. Some of us say, when this is wrong, we delay some worker away, we can't pay the worker for roughly problem for 1 week. Look at yourself. Tell all of us was sacrifice. Instead of lay off your worker, try to endure. That is life. For me, I want better life for myself. He said, I want for my fellow human being, according to what the Holy Spirit said. What you want for yourself, you want to say for a fellow human being. Nigeria must move forward. The government must do the right thing. The worker must do the right thing. The private must do the right thing.
Right.
So for me, I want to the charity, the good thing must begin from me. I must circulate to the whole nation. I want better for Nigeria. And Nigeria must move forward.
Thank
This
you,
government
Prince
must keep a special day of God. Good morning to you, my dear.
And you as well. Thank you very much. All right. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Pastor Ambrose.
Good morning.
Good morning, Pastor Ambrose.
We thank God for another day. To God be the glory. We are in Workers' Day today, and we can see what Nigerians are passing through. I want to ask, where is Mr. President? I want to ask, where is the Vice President? If they are feeling the pains of Nigerians, they will be in Nigeria. You see, these things does not concern them. And we know those who are sincere when they make commentaries on radio. And we know those who are diplomatic. If you are a true Nigerian, you will realize that Nigeria is bigger than Mr. President. Nigeria is bigger than anybody. And what we're experiencing here in Nigeria today, the leaders, they are the cause. I as a follower, am not the cause. Because government is supposed to make laws, follow the laws, and everybody that breaks the law, they should serve as a deterrent. It does not matter who's asking God. When government themselves, they are telling you to slim down, they are doing projects of from Lagos to Calabar. That is expensive, drugs are expensive, no light. As I'm talking to you now, there is no water. Thank God for it. We have to put our drum outside. So, and government, they are not economical at all with their style of living. The president is gallivanting, and we are not seeing anything. And then, how do you expect me to believe in such a government? The government needs to wake up and lead by example. All you heard one of them saying the other time that there is no vacancy in 2027. Is that the issue now? You have one mandate, you have not used it, you are talking of 2027. These people, they don't care God. So if you are talking, let us know your direction. Don't you come and be diplomatic with us. Good morning.
Good morning. Thank you very much. I appreciate your contribution, Pastor Ambrose. 7 minutes past 9. It's Milan 98.3 FM. Let's see some messages we have on Facebook. I will be back to the phone line in a bit. All right. So what we have here, Joshua from Oregon say good morning and happy new month to us. Mr. Fuad, do you see the reason why I always say this country has no future yet? Because if workers are being treated in this manner and you expect them to be faithful to their job, they will have to take care of themselves and future. That's why you can see a lot of corruption in the civil service. And about this electricity, please, Mr. Fuad, I would like you to read that minister's CV. Let me see something. Because I remember when one minister said they shocked Nigerians because he was sent to a ministry where we all know he wasn't qualified for. So if appointments were given to shock us, this is the result. It's all right. Joshua from Oregon. Thank you. I also have Benjamin from Shogunle saying good morning, Midland FM. Labor Day today and Labor is lamenting. Unfortunate. Where are the Occupy Nigeria of 2012? Where is NLC? Where is TUC? Where are the civil society organizations of Nigeria? Where are the human rights activists? Where are the sorry about that. I think I lost. Okay. Where are the pressure groups in all this at this time? No water, no light, no diesel to produce, no petrol to move around, hunger, suffering, insecurity, order of the day. Take home salary, now drop us at the bus stop. It's high time the masses cry to God for intervention, because what is happening now in Nigeria is beyond human. Benjamin from Shogunle. I also have Patrick Obiazo is saying, Fuad, please, what is the economic policy or direction of this government vis-a-vis their campaign manifesto? Is the president and his propaganda lieutenant still campaigning after the last 2023 election? I believe that the government commissioned Facebook warriors and praise singers are buying fuel from APC fuel stations and enjoying their humongous palliatives. I don't think anyone knew it would be this bad. It takes a special kind of failure to be worse than Buhari, which way Nigeria. It's okay. Thank you very much. All right, moving on. Still here, I have Aliu Abdul Rahim saying good morning, Milan FM. How did we get here? Some people who call radio station and be saying otherwise. This current government is a total failure. Just propaganda, including their followers. They must leave the seat. And that's Rahim from Agege. And finally, Rosemary Etoa is saying good morning, sister. Where is Dr. Joe Dumaki? Yes, right. What?
Why do you want her? She's around. I think I saw her at the co-care launch. I think that was the last time at the Lagos State government. She was on the podium with the governor. So I think she's around. She's very much around.
The concerned citizen asking.
Well, she's around. I know she's around.
Thank you very much. Those are the messages we have for now on Facebook. Let's go back to the phone line and then we go to WhatsApp messages. 0913 6000 410. That is for phone calls. Or WhatsApp is 0913 6000 430. Hello. Good morning. Hello? Okay, I lost that. All right. Moving on. Hello. Good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Obi.
Sandra Fuad, I agree to now.
I agree to.
Thank you.
Fuad, I don't call again because your analysis is wonderful. So I don't need to repeat what you have said. But the only thing I want to say, Fuad want us to have only a child that Nigeria was going to get hot.
When did I do that?
He told us to have not to have more than one child and Nigeria was going. You're a prophet.
No,
Fuad, you're a prophet.
What?
Fuad, you're a prophet. I woke up yesterday, my wife and my children, they are moving around asking for money. I started thinking, make I day, my day.
That song is only for politicians. Never.
No, they won't give me. I said, make I day, my day.
Yeah.
They say this man don't change.
You must drop something. You must drop.
What?
Yeah.
I wish Nigerians were. You said it all. Nigerians were the best people in the world. No country can be like Nigeria. Despite all us were still marching forward, laughing, playing. Let us stop lamenting. I lamented last before the nation. I will not lament again. I just want to allow the APC people to call. They should allow them to call. Me, I won't call. If you are saying what you're supposed to say, I don't need to call. Take what I say. Sandra.
Okay. Thank you very much, Mr. Obi. I appreciate it. Well, we can't do our deal because we need to look out for each other.
How do you tell your children
we need to take care of each other. We need to look out for each other. Because
they can't even understand the song day or day. They must eat. They must go to school. We must give them the good things of life. Day or day.
Oh. Okay.
Hello, Sandra.
Good morning.
How are you?
Okay. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, happy one down there. the squad and Sandra, Peter Mgsmåɪᴜ
Benga.
From
Has it changed from Benga to Lekon?
I suspect.
No, all of them. I have a lot of names. The one they gave me in Akure,
You know,
and then
these are
Benga is the Lekon is the one they gave me in Abeokuta. So my 2 minutes starts from now.
okay.
All right.
Mr. Sandra, let me start from where you are saying that what should we advise the government to do? Which government? The people in government, don't they know how many times have we been advising them? Have they taken any advice from us? Because otherwise, I won't see why Nigerians should tell the government that, look, this project from Lagos to Calabar is not the priority for now. And the government goes ahead and says that's what they must do. Because this is not the best time to increase electricity tariff. It's not the best time to remove subsidy without putting something to cushion it in place. I can't see a situation where Nigerians have told the government reveal the names of those that are sponsoring terrorism in Nigeria. I can't see a situation where Nigerians have told the government get all these bandits and the kidnappers out of our farm. Let farmers go back to farm. Have they got anyone? Have they listened to us? Let me give you the quote of Jerry Rawlings of Ghana. He said what they need is a strong structure, so that even if it is the devil that comes to sit on the affairs of Ghana, it will not do what he wants, but it will do what the people want. What does that mean? It means there are people that will take instruction from the devil that no matter what the people want, they will not do it, but they want to do what they want. Nigerians, when the righteous are in power, people rejoice. But when the wicked are in power, the people mourn, the people cry. How long shall we stay? Just ask God for the grace, like my God usually said. Take care of yourself. God, please give us the grace to take care of ourselves. Thank you. I don't have the government. God bless you.
Thank you very much. I think he's speaking for himself there. Specifically say so we just leave it at that. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
My mainland family. My name is Adeoye from Oga.
From okay. Good morning, sir.
Good morning, sir.
Yes, quite some time, Oga.
Yes, so how you doing, sir?
Yes. Some of us are being reluctant that it is an offense to speak if you are not speaking against government.
It's not an offense.
Or government
no, you have your right to speak. Don't
or government policies. Just hold on. Just hold on, sir. Just hold on, sir. Just hold on, sir. The president said something a few days ago. He said Nigeria will have gone bankrupt. Did you remember Malaysia? That with their economy, they have to riot a lot because of payment issue. Now, if this government was able to stabilize the payment, all state governments, all of them are laughing and paying and doing their palliative that was requested by the masses, and they didn't do anything. I think that is something. Today, in the paper, they said the train from Aba to Port Harcourt will run and it will be free of charge. I think that is a good news. In Lagos, when the new train, electric train was running from Mile 2 to CMS, instead of applause, I think we know all the comment by order. And the second train from whatever Ijoko or whatever we call it, they are all. That means that in Lagos we have more economic activities, and that is why the market, despite the high prices, people still avoid to go to market and buy the market that was populated by people. So I pray for Nigeria. Workers today, we are only talking of those in trade union. Sandra, you are in the station and you are a worker. So we have other workers that are not in those trade unions, and they are keeping Nigeria to run.
All right.
Congratulations to all of us.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Mr. Adeoye. I appreciate your contribution this morning. 17 minutes past 9. You're listening to Mainland 98.3 FM. We are looking at Endless wait for living wage as labor laments rising food prices and fuel crisis today being Workers' Day. We're also looking at the House of Reps, the NBA Ikeja branch, the FALANA SAN, HURIWS, seeking a reversal of electricity tariff hike. That is the focus for the day. Stay with us. You can call in to share your thoughts. 0913 6410. For WhatsApp, it's 0913 6430. We're live on Facebook and YouTube at Mainland 98.3 FM, and you can drop your comments in the live chat section as well. Moving on now, let's take some messages from WhatsApp because it's piling up. I really don't want to answer to people today. Good morning, Sandra and Ford. On what basis the NERC even increased tariff when, by virtue of the new Electricity Act signed by Mr. President, states can legislate on electricity within their domain? So for me, NERC is an illegal entity. Well, no, it's not an illegal entity.
The laws don't work that way.
That's not how it works, actually. But it's okay. They are requesting for their own states NERC do. The states. The
law allows for domestication of this. But you know what, Sandra? A lot of these things are still muddled up because again, you have layers of conflicting laws in the power sector. Because again, I thought that you can't start something without doing away with the whole thing. Because again, how do you domesticate a law when there's still that central structure? But again, too many issues around the power sector, too much confusion, honestly, about how to really get the power sector back on track. Too many confusions. Needless confusion, Sandra.
All right. Well, still on that message, for Nigerian workers, we are the sacrificial lamb that the political class are offering to the gods of their bellies. We need to fight back. Stephen from 𝐴ᴏᴏᴜ. I'm not a part of that sacrifice. Please. Good morning, crew. Aji Fuad, I always appreciate your analysis. You foresee what most of the government followers don't see. As for this government, I expect nothing to happen again. Not until we all come to the streets to fight for our rights. Aji White from Apapa. I also have here, still on WhatsApp. Hi, Mainland FM. Happy Workers' Day to everyone, or should I say to every civil worker whose salary will be increased. Now the question is, what of those in the private sector who intervene on their behalf? This only goes to show the misconstrued and segregated nature of the Nigerian Labour Congress towards the average worker in Nigeria. Why do say may Nigeria never happen to us, as it's best to take care of yourself? Now to our power minister and power issues in the country and relating to all kinds of subsidy. I've said it several times that our leaders have some kind of condition from the Western world. All the times IMF, World Bank advise us to remove subsidy. We have always obliged. Thank God our very own SAN and human rights activists have also asserted to the fact that the Western powers have post-colonial hands over us. See, our major problem in Nigeria is corruption, accountability, and transparency. The greed and corruption of our leaders will be the downfall of this country if we continue on this trajectory. And that's Sean from Festac, sharing his own thoughts via WhatsApp. I also have here, good morning, Sandra and Fuad. Instead of President Bola Tinubu and APC to sit down and solve the numerous problems they have created, they are busy strategizing for 2027 election because they know they can always have their way and manipulate the system. We're in a very deep problem. Kenneth from Ketu. Also, good morning, Sandra and Fuad. I'm always of the option that our beloved country Nigeria is heading to the exact destination being set by our politicians, which is constant inflation, suffering, and confusion. How then can one speak out or protest when you are psychologically disorganized? Owen from Lagos, thank you. We'll put a break to WhatsApp messages for now. We're going back to the phone line 0913 6410.
Hello, Sandra.
Yes. Hello.
I'm Mr. Fuad. Good morning.
Good morning, Gomi.
Mr. Bumi coming from Command.
How are you doing, sir?
Happy Workers' Day.
Yeah,
Thank
same
you.
to you.
Somebody said we are sacrificial lamb, but I think it also. The truth is always bitter, actually, but it seems like that because they always tell us to sacrifice. Where is the sacrifice, and where is the altar? So that's the question. Oh, let Nigerians sacrifice. Okay, where is the sacrifice? We can't see any sacrifice from them. We see them getting more big stomach every day. Their chick always come out every day, buying SUV all around. And now, see, one of the news that triggered my thoughts this morning was when they compared I think the pay of workers around the world. And I think you mentioned that Nigeria is the second least, Abi,
Yes.
also.
Yes.
Even when people say that we are too many, are we as many as India? Are we as many as China? But the fact remains that they don't want to just do anything. When you have some people that they don't even care about anything that happens to you, and that is why I said something. I was talking to somebody yesterday. I said where were the same zeal, the same resilience in 2012 that this kind of subsidy something happened during Jonathan time. Even this current president took to the street then. I remember. Mr. Fouad, if you remember, he took to the street. It was part of the people that led one of the protests.
Occupy Nigeria.
2011. Yes. 2011 or 2012.
2012.
Patrick Obayabo was there. I remember he was part of another president and led one of the protests. Where is all this resilience from Nigerians? And they bring us all this policy and we swallow it and see we are calm. And nobody is talking. That is why everything is coming down every day. They know that when they push it to us, we just keep quiet and we move on. That is one of the things that is killing us. Go and try some of this small policy in a place like France, Paris, or anything. They will revolt. The next morning, they will revolt. It's not about violence, but this is about just taking to the street, taking just black, not bottle, not just go to the street. No, we don't want this. People can't say that. That is why we find ourselves here. And some people will still call on and come and defend the indefensible.
All right.
I pity for this nation. God bless us. Happy Workers' Day.
And you as well. Thank you very much. I appreciate your contribution. Hello. Good morning.
Hello, good morning, Fouad and Sandra.
Good morning.
It's Joe from Barika.
Oh, Mr. Joe.
All right.
Good morning, sir.
Mr. Joe.
To my own understanding, we have nothing to celebrate for the workers. Because these Nigerian workers are too soft. All over the world, I saw Nigerian workers as the softest human being on earth. They cannot fight for their rights. And then every day they come out, oh, May 1st. Shame to Nigerian workers, they cannot talk, they cannot protest. Shame to Nigerian workers. This is where I look at. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Sorry.
I disagree with that, Joe. We can't shame Nigerian workers.
They're doing what they can.
We just have to celebrate the resilience, really.
Hello.
Hello, Sandra.
Yes. Good morning.
Good morning, Alaji Subhash.
All right.
Yes.
Good morning.
Good morning, Alaji.
Thank you. I'm not congratulating Nigerian Labour Union because they have appointed the whole Nigeria.
Hello. Hello. Alhaji Super.
Yes.
We can barely hear you. Can you move a bit? I think
What's your position?
little.
Okay. How is it now?
Okay. Please go on. Let's see if it's better.
Oh, okay. So what I'm saying is that I'm disappointed with Nigerian Labour Union, and so on that regard, I'm not congratulating them because they are so selfish in their approach. And the reason why I'm saying this is somebody said, a lot of people said the one minimum wage was taken out, they feel comfortable and they feel their condition of living is fine. Yes. So you see, in Yoruba language, they used to say, you understand? So, and that is why the Nigerian people, if you look now to their mandate, they need to be concerned with the economy of this country. In fact, the welfareism of the nation, the economy of the nation. You see, what on their own side, they are just demanding. No money is given to Nigerian to workers. Now, what is the value? Inflation everywhere. That's what I'm saying. So, that's what I'm saying. They are very selfish on their approach. So, on that regard, I'm not congratulating them. On the issue of power, it's unfortunate. Like Farah said, I think Adebayo is not taking the right. No power, no anything. In fact, the increase. How many times have they increased their rate? Several times. So I think to me, the Minister of Power is not following the right step. He doesn't. To me, let's say he doesn't know what he's doing. Maybe he can change into another ministry. Let me just call the attention of our president on this issue of fuel. They have brought Nigerians to a jungle city. We didn't see the one hand work of the Minister of Petroleum. So let our president come back to the country and stop our immediate need. Our here-house problem, security, whatever. You understand? In Lagos, they are selling for 1 and something, 1,000 something, 1,200.
in Lagos. They have turned the city to a jungle city. So what is happening? No DPR, nothing. Everybody is doing what you like.
Thank you.
Have a nice day.
And you as well. Thank you very much. We appreciate. All right. Hello. Good morning.
Hello, Madam Sandra. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, this is Don calling from Ojota.
Okay.
It's very unfortunately. Happy New Month to you first, and Mr. Fuad. Happy New Month.
Happy New Month.
Yeah. So God will reward you for what you have been doing for this country, because this is the only hope I'm having, because sharing my view in the radio and listening to your analysis, that is the only hope I'm sustaining. Because number one citizen of this country do not know what they call hope, and he said there is hope renewed. Hope that is not anywhere. We have to not to share money. You suffer your citizen not to share money palliative. You put your citizens to become a beggar, and you are not refusing building refinery. Worker trek to work every day. Is it worker that is struggling to work, sweating like Christmas clothes because of price of transportation? Okay, and students that are going to school, how would they listen to what the teacher is telling them, because they are not fed well? They trek going to school. How do they want it to go where? It's not only being in charge. People only want to be in charge, but they forgetting that a leadership will have to take care, the welfare of who is in charging over. It's misplaced priority. Look at, my wife was telling me that price of cement is being sold in Ghana. 2.5, I say it's a longer period. They have been selling it that way. Now, it's like, how can we be celebrating Dangote? We have all these things. We are clamoring that Dangote is the refinery Dangote. What happened to Nigeria? Look at GoTV now. GoTV have increased their TC. I said Dangote is just like a hunter that want to catch a monkey. He will slide banana. He can change the price at any time. That is what is happening. Government and senator, they are the one having all those filling stations. That is why they do anything they like with the price and put Nigeria into mess. God will deliver us, and God will reward them for everything they are doing.
It's alright. I don't know if to say me not. I don't know what to say to that, but it's okay.
Good morning, ma.
Good morning, sir, ma.
Good morning. My name is Chidi from Akwanja.
Chidi.
In fact, Tunde from Akwanja.
Okay, Mr.
In fact, thank you so much. In fact, Almighty God will bless you. One of my daddy called. In fact, I want to thank your station because you make me active every day, and then you are the one who cool my brain. I'm always saying this thing. So maybe we are lazy, we don't want to fight, but people don't want to die. Nigeria is not a country, we want a country where you can die for. Because we have rich people, we have poor people. And the same thing, we are talking about labor because they are not united. Sometimes when Nigeria is doing so good, we need to go into the bed to come out to show our reaction. People will stay there inside the house, pressing to keep on praying. I always say, I'm not coming to this house to come and pray. God give me everything I want. And then I thank God that I still make me every day. But what I wanted to tell people is that when shopping mama everybody, when everybody see the need to come out. But the only thing I can do to pursue this government, I don't put it. I'm waiting for 2027 to put them out. But their propaganda, lie, shopping, everything, nothing working. But when we are talking, we say, oh my God, my daddy is doing something like that. Both my dad is and my dad, what you are doing is wrong. People are suffering. When you see Okuma coming to the bank, come and say, they are tired. Everybody, if I meet this one guy, for my wife, I give him money, say, oh, leave me alone, let me enjoy my life, please. And then Nigeria, the Indian life, it is just like, 5,000, that one is not for time. But anybody can call me for any party. I will not go there and do my own thing. See now, see what they are talking about. The man don't do the job. We get to interview Fashola. When Fashola did, they said everything will work with this brother. Nobody interviewed Fashola. Why can't this thing work? They didn't tell us anything.
Thank you.
At that time, everybody come on. Don't worry. We are waiting for 2027. All of them will go. This one, propaganda, they don't have anything to offer at all. Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much. I appreciate. Okay. Hello. Good morning.
Hello. Good morning, princess. Good morning, Oga Fuad.
Good morning.
Madam Salah. However, maybe in the evening, in the afternoon, I'll call back again. I have very small credit. I've told you right from beginning. I've told you from beginning when Labour was expecting of 1 million to our river. I said I've never expected anything more than 50,000 naira. You laugh at that time, isn't it? Good. Now it's 25% of 50,000 naira. Is it not 10,500 thereabouts? Yes, that is it. So
You see, Oga Ford, look at the faces of Nigeria. If you are going home, look at them. What you see is poverty, frustration, anger, hopelessness, lack of direction. We just like treated cockroaches in this country. Under the leadership of this country, of this man. He's the architect of this problem. I will put him under pressure. We'll be calling, we don't have any platform than this platform. We'll be criticizing him till he makes changes, inshallah. That's it.
Thank you.
No problem. Later in the afternoon, then I have this, I'll call you.
All right. Yes, 1 p.m.
I'm just in it.
Thank you very much, Malam Salah. It's 9:33 a.m. and yes, you are still on to Mainland Focus on Mainland 98.3 FM. Don't forget, we are live on Facebook and YouTube. Please do well to join the conversation on both platforms at Mainland 98.3 FM. Let's see some WhatsApp messages that we have here. I have okay, yes, thank you. Good morning, Sandra and Fuad. This is Godwin from Ilasa. Sandra, you see why 76% of kids who took the last jam couldn't make more than 200 mark? When the government pays peanuts, they get monkey. Okay. I used to fly to Ghana via Aero with 7,000 naira, and it was about 10 years ago. But today, flying to Ghana is 650,000 naira. So how much of salary increase can equal this madness? Happy Workers' Day, crew. And that's Godwin from Ilasa. I also have Wilfred from Surulere. Only Nigerians who have been marginalized, hypnotized, gullible, docile, gaslighted will celebrate Workers' Day. What basic amenities does a Nigerian worker have access to? And we're celebrating failure and mediocrity. In 2024, we're still talking about basic amenities like electricity, etc. Can't you see that? It's all right. Thank you. Good morning, Sandra. It's quite unfortunate that some Nigerians always base their comments on ethnicity, religion, party affiliation. Can you imagine a caller that doesn't pay his staff or have an idea of what employers of labor are going through, castigating someone that's going through serious economic hardship to run his company? It's all right. Larry Bashir from K2. I also have here, good morning to you all in the studio. Where are the APC supporters? We need to hear from them to know what this present government has done for us all. Because if we talk, they'll say we are still suffering from election defeat. Things are getting harder and tougher. Prices of all goods are going up, including foodstuff, DSTV, etc. Like my past Reverend Father in my parish will say, who do us in Nigeria like this? May God help us. Amos Duru from Trinity. Okay, Trinity in Lagos.
I don't know.
Okay, good morning, Mainland Radio. Okay, problem there. It's sad that the IMF, International Monetary Fund, and World Bank are advising Nigerian government to remove subsidy on fuel, electricity, healthcare, education, transport, housing, food, clothing, and even security. Those we cannot flog or beat, we hand such people or organizations to God. I pray that God will hear the cries of the poor, needy, and less privileged. Adile in Festac Extension. Thank you very much. I appreciate. 0913 6000 410. Hello.
At last, Standard, good morning to you. Good morning to you, Paul.
Good morning,
Very sure. People said that our business climate in Lagos is going on very well. Let them check even the PROT or established by the state government. Many buses who started with 57 buses are rolling out less than 10 now. They just increased it to about 15 just last week. So because no money to buy parts, ordinary brake parts could not allow buses to go out because there are no braking if all the buses are packed. That's what are happening now. So, and ways and means, this government has also borrowed 3 trillion. And the cat somebody went to America just for reasons. World Bank, IMF invited them. Whenever they borrow, they will have to devalue our naira. That is why we are having inflation all over the place. Is that, are we in good hands? It's a circus show. And I say it's a voodoo economy that we are running. The president, because they have announced that they will give 25% increase, and both the vice president and the president are not in Nigeria. They are gallivanting. They have done. They have done what people cannot do. No, we are not. Somebody is saying 2020. Yeah, we don't pray for any coup, but if they are tired, we cannot hire consultants to come and rule it. If somebody is tired of what he's doing, today should be their glorious day. Then when they will go to the stadium and they will march. I am a member of a military family. We will march and raise our car for the person that is ruling us and ruling us well. And if you are not ruling us well, you go into your cocoon. Those are what are happening. Anybody that want to come out and say things well, things are not well. With all in Nigeria. The banditry of electricity is there. That they divide everything to bands. This is another banditry. Aside from those that are kidnapping all over the place, they are kidnapping Nigerians. People cannot afford even 1 square meal now. There's lamentation all over the places.
Thank you, Engineer.
Are we in good hands? No. People should put on their thinking cap and know what to do. And people that are also lament.
All right. Thank you very much, Engineer. Let's stick within the 2 minutes time frame that's allotted to the callers. Would really appreciate that. 0913-6000-410. That is the number to call. Let's have a conversation. Hello.
That's a quick one, John. I support the person that says that Nigerian workers are those. Honestly, they shouldn't have celebrated anything. They should have filed out the protest. This one anyway to tell this government that things are not okay. What are they celebrating? Good morning.
All right. Thank you very much. It's okay. Hello.
Hello. Good morning, Miss Madam Sandra.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Uncle Fuad, I greet you, sir.
Morning.
You are doing a great job there, sir. My name is Wale. I'm calling you from Blackbole.
Okay.
Yes, please, Uncle Fuad, note, when they say 25% increase or 35% or whatever, it is on the basic. It is not on the entire salary.
The basic salary.
Yes, when you want to calculate the 25 or 35% of 30,000 naira, it's not going to be that 30,000 of the minimum wage. It is that person's basic, sir. Yes, sir.
All right.
So people that are collecting 5,000 should not think that their increment is 6,000 naira. It's less than 6,000, sir. That's it, sir. Somebody said they have a free ride from railway from Port Harcourt to whatever. Is that one going to put rice on my table? Is the rail line from my school to Marina going to give my family food to eat? I beg, if you want to praise moves, you are now saying some people don't praise Abba. Oh my God! Thank God somebody there now knows how to be diplomatic. They are not doing unnecessary praising. Thank you, Uncle Fuad.
That's right. Thank you very much. I appreciate. Hello.
Hello. Good morning.
Good morning.
The solution to this Nigeria problem.
Your name, sir?
For solution.
My name is Bashiru Salam.
Where are you calling from, Mr. Bashir?
I'm calling from
Egypt.
Okay.
The solution, the simple solution to all these problems, just talk on radio every time, every day. The solution is let everybody go out and say no to corruption. If there is no corruption in this country will be well. And it will be okay for everybody. Bandits or whatever they can give. Just make sure anyone that pays Nigeria money is gone. This is what is going to happen. But all this so. Then tomorrow, another one we see. The next time, another one we see. 84 billion, 24 billion.
All right.
Thank you.
I don't know.
Thank
you.
you.
Don't talk straight. You just talk and talk. Let's use China law in this country.
Thank you.
This country will be better.
He's a man. He's a man of war.
It's all right. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Let's wrap things up now. It's 9:42 a.m. and we have to start wrapping things up for Mainland Focus for this morning. Yes, this is Mainland 98.3 FM. We have some messages on Facebook still pending, so just quickly take those as well. Monsurat Olasunbo Ayegusi is saying it has never been this bad ever since I was born, but what can we do and to keep being hopeful for a better Nigeria? The change we all demand begins with us as individuals. the government. But are we really ready for the change? Happy Workers' Day to us all. May Nigeria that we always wish and pray for happen to us, Ernest.
Amen.
Chili Wheels Oluwatosin Williams is saying the life of an average Nigerian worker has never been better since time immemorial. The purchasing power of workers have been eroded by so many factors as a result of poor leadership of the NLC leaders. The labor union leaders have been compromised by the Nigerian government. Imagine no new minimum despite the glaring low level of purchasing power amid rising cost of living. May God bless us, bless all the hard-working workers out there. Happy May Day. I also have here James Ogbona from Oshodi. Sandra and distinguished Fuad, I greet you especially on this May Day. Mr. Fuad confirmed to me that there's still a governor in the north paying between 7,000 to 13,000 naira to workers in his state as minimum wage. Even if they pay workers 150,000 naira, so long as headline and food inflation keeps going up, the money will amount to nothing. NLC should be pushing for prices of things to come down. James Ogbona from Oshodi. That's a very interesting one. Alright, I also have Ebilade Ambo is saying it's a good thing to be alive. I'll be to witness another May Day celebrations. But what are we celebrating when the living condition of the Nigerian worker is nothing to write home about? Sandra and Mr. Fuad, happy Workers' Day. May you live and all your people. I too will live with all my people. Amen. But life alone is not enough. May we have the things with which to live well. But there is a kind of slow and weary life which is worse than death, and it is what we are kicking against each time we come on radio to criticize government. Ibilade Ambo, thank you. Alright, I also have here Sandra and Fuad, good morning. For the Nigerian workers, I won't tell them congratulations, rather I'll tell them Maluta Continua, because I really don't know what to congratulate them for. Again, the way we say money answers everything, or what money cannot do, more money will do, as in Nigerian local balance, is what provision of electricity will do to our economy and social lives. So what I really mean here is that if government redeploys the 15 trillion naira it wants to spend on the not really emergency coastal highway into creating electricity for Nigerians for a minimum of 18 hours daily only, unemployment rate will reduce, insecurity will reduce, educational performance by our youth will improve, our health sector will bubble again, and in fact everything will grow naturally. It's that simple, just that our government, with all due respect, has failed to prioritize properly. Leo Ozoma from Isolo, thank you very much. Unfortunately, that's all I can take for this morning. Thank you very much to everyone who was a part of the conversation. We sincerely appreciate. However, by 1 p.m. today, Said Fuad and Okwemi Akiode will be having midweek politics. So let's have some political conversations as regards governance, policies and whatnot. And of course, by 4 p.m., Sage Babalola will be on air to have an extensive conversation as well in the Situation Room. So, I mean, the conversation never ends. Thank you very much, Said Fuad, for your time.
Thank you for having me.
My name still remains
Workers' Day to you.
Omobola Sandra.
Nigerian workers.
Yes. So, should we expect lunch or?
Man shall not live by food alone, but the glory of God. Thank God for life.
When Fuad is quoting Bible, that's all I have to say. All right, so stay with us.
But I don't pass, guys.
Conversation continues. It is still Mainland 98.3 FM, and we are the sound of Lagos.